Okay, hey guys, it's your girl Keisha K or whatever. I posted it on Twitter about an incident at my former job. 24-year-old was dating a 16-year-old. Y'all want to hear the story, and I was gonna tell it anyway because it's nasty. Okay. So if y'all want to keep hearing about what happened, keep watching. About 2 to 3 years ago, I worked at Walmart. Definitely not gonna say what location, but people that I worked with, if you know me, if you know, you know. But I worked at a Walmart. It was a more ghetto Walmart, so to say. I'm so excited to tell this story, y'all. So it was a more, it wasn't the nicer Walmarts, you know. I was like 19, 20 years old working there. I worked in jewelry back when Walmart had their jewelry counters. You know, I liked it. Like, it was cool. Jewelry was really easy. I enjoyed. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat because I got a lot of mucus. It's not corona. But you know, I enjoy working with jewelry, telling people about jewelry. I don't know, I'm a fashion person, so I like jewelry, you know. So every single day I would go on my lunch break at the little McDonald's in there, or I would go to the deli and get some food. So I remember one time I was on my lunch break, and there's this other girl that worked at Walmart too, and me and her just ended up talking. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how. I'm shy, but I'm social, so I don't know. She seemed cool or whatever. So me and her just started talking. She was adorable, this adorable little girl, and I was thinking like, oh, this child, you know. And she was like, yeah, I'm like a sophomore in high school. She didn't talk like that, but you know, she's cute, so that's my cute voice. Yeah, I'm like a sophomore in high school. I'm 16. This is my first job. Like, she's cute. She's cute. And me and her ended up having a little sister, big sister relationship. She would always stop by the jewelry counter to hang out. Everybody stopped at the jewelry counter to hang out. Honestly, we had the most poppin' females over there. Mainly, actually, no. If y'all want to hear a story about my nightmare ass coworker, let me know. Comment, share this video, or whatever you gotta do. Anyways, I'm sidetracking. So, you know, she will always come over and hang out. So, that's one relationship, okay? So, oh, and I remember that she had mentioned she had a boyfriend and that he worked there. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, that's so cute. You and your little boyfriend, you and your little age-appropriate boyfriend work together. So on the other side, like I said, I'm social, so I'm friends with this guy that's a huge stoner. All he does is like work and smoke weed. Like, he dropped out of college. Like, I'm not judging anybody's life, but he was very much that type. No goals, motivations. But he liked anime, and that's how me and him became friends. So I'm so sorry. So me and him, you know, like, we're not really friends. We're really cool. We talk about weed and anime. I know y'all thinking she got corona. I don't. So, and he mentioned that he, you know, had a girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. You know, like, have a happy relationship. And then I remember one day, they both came up to my counter together on their lunch break. And I was like, oh, what's up? And then, long story short, they revealed to me that they were together. And I was like, oh, okay. Side note, the dude, you would not think he was 25. He looked maybe about 16, 17, maybe about 8. You know, he looked like a teenager. He looked really young. And that's how I thought he was like 18. So I'm talking to him, and I'm like, oh, y'all are together, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, she's 16. And I'm like, oh, yeah, so, like, how old is you? And he like, I'm 25. And I was like, wait, huh? And then Next thing you know, word got around at Walmart that they were dating, but nobody really said anything. I don't play that. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. Baby girl, and I was a young little 16, 17, 15-year-old girl, so I know that when older dudes approach you, you think it's cute, you think you fine, you think you grown. Simmer down. Sit down. You're not grown. That's disgusting. Dudes that are grown, listen to me right now. Dudes, call out your homeboys that are doing this. Stop letting them go after these young ass girls. Stop letting them go after children. That's disgusting. That's filthy. That's really trying to like tamper with their inner innocence. That's disgusting. No. So I remember, so I'm smart. You know, I'm smarter than the average bear or whatever. And I remember I was like, okay, so I didn't make it seem like it was a big deal. Me and my other homegirl, girl, if you watching this, hey, you and your cute little baby, your cute little family. But I remember me and her used to like talk about it every now and then, but I didn't make it seem like a big deal to them because I wanted to like study this. Like, I'm a psychology major, you know. I want to study what was going on in her mind and his. So I'm still friends with both of them. I'm friends with them as a couple. And I'm just, especially when I'm with the girlfriend by herself, little 16-year-old cutie boot, I just ask her questions like, you know, does it not weird you out? Like, how does your mom feel? Her mom was fine with it. Her family was okay with it, which is very weird. Not even just weird. That really needs to be checked out. That's not okay. Yeah. But, you know, just asking her questions, asking him like, you know, she's 16, like, don't you think that's weird and blah, blah, blah. But you know, I'm still being friendly and everything. And then I remember one day, this story doesn't exactly have an ending, but I'm just sharing like clips. So I remember one day, okay, so the little girl, she liked like Harajuku fashion, Japanese Harajuku fashion. So the kitty ears and the, you know, she liked that, which is for her age, like that's normal. I was into that. We're gonna talk about that later. But, you know, so, and I was like, oh, you're cute. There was a period where she was just dressing like a cute little cat girl or whatever, like meow meow. And I was like, girl, you cute. So I remember one time they came to me together and they were like talking about how it was like he thinks it's hot and sexy she dresses like that. And I remember, okay, I don't remember if she was wearing it or if they were talking about it. I'm gonna be honest. But I remember a collar got brought up. And I was like, what you mean a collar? Because she used to wear like chokers, you know, because the cat girl thing. And it had like a ring, you know? And I remember something about a collar and a leash. Oh, they said they were trying to find a leash for it. And I was like, for what? For what? For what? I really want to know what you want a leash for and why like, please explain this to me so I'm not getting nothing wrong. Because you 16, he 24. You 24, she's 16. It was a fetish thing. It was them being nasty and weird. And I was like, okay. So I remember I really used to try to keep bringing up to her, like, bro, you need to stop seeing him. Like, stop. And what upsets me, actually, you know what? I might not. That's not necessarily my business to tell. You know, but that's just very strange. That's like weird. I don't know. It was I don't know. And I remember some other people would try to talk to her about it, and when you a young girl, you really hard-headed and you got an attitude and you don't listen. I know because I was one. Ask my mama, she know. So yeah, I don't completely remember what happened. I know I think I was the first one to leave out of the three of us to start working at Walmart. And I remember, so after that moment, I just started to distance myself. And I know that sounds like bad, but like, I tried to do my part and intervene, and there was no listening. Her parents didn't care, so threatening parents isn't an option. 16 is, I think, technically the legal age of consent in Oklahoma. You know, like, what else can you do? But now I can tell the story because everybody's grown at this point. I know she's like 18. I think she's like 18 now. You know, the dude, I have no clue what happened to them. I don't know if they're still together. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, after I left Walmart, I minded my business. Unless your name start with an A and I'm cool with you, girl, or maybe a few sprinkles of other people that I worked with at Walmart, like, I'm not concerned about nobody that worked there, honestly. But there we go. So that's the story of the 25-year-old. I think I kept saying 24. He's 25. 25-year-old boy, dude, no, not a boy, the 25-year-old man that was dating a little 16-year-old girl that had just turned 16 and it was her first job. So I have a bunch of more stories. Y'all follow my Twitter, Instagram, Snappity Chattity. All my social media is gonna be in the description and all that jazz. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So y'all subscribe, keep watching. I'm gonna keep uploading story times. This was actually fun. So y'all have a blessed Wednesday and don't get corona. Bye.